Hey everybody, it's Invicta. It's time to run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Monday, Mosh Pit. We did have another video crossing 3,000 likes. You guys and gals crushed it last week on the likes. Thank you very much. Now we're only 22 away from Hush and Delirium Week, our next theme week for the like streak goal. Again, thank you all so much for the support. And also, thank you very much to Reddit user Shannon Sketchin on the Invicta subreddit. And this one's a little bit lengthy, but man, oh man, this is incredible art. I especially like how Shannon drew sparkles here with Little Sissy. Title thread was Sin and Sissy Sketch. And then in the thread, they said, "Hey, Invicta and Mosh Pit, I've been watching almost daily for close to a year now. And I wanted to say thank you for the daily content, all that I've learned, and for teaching me how to be better at Isaac. I play every other day, and there hasn't been a game that takes up more of my brain than Isaac. I adore the community and just wanted to give back with my first post here on the subreddit. Really enjoyed drawing this, and I hope to share some more soon. Love from Ireland, i.e. with the heart sparkly emoji." Thank you very much, Shannon. It's an amazing piece of art. I would love to have that in a frame or a print or something. So if you're interested in sending it overseas, I'll pay for the shipping. Just contact me either on the subreddit or on the Discord, and I'd love to arrange that. So here we go. A fantastic start to the week. It's going to be a good week, I have a feeling. And I hope it's not just gas. Seed today is going to be Papa 7-1 Victor 0 Vam. We've got Bunny in a box, but we've got some kind of, that is a new, that's one of them new buddies that Zombolas put into the game. There's a host of new buddies supposedly in the game right now. This one I've never seen before. It's got more colors and shading than most of the things in Isaac, so you know it's new. We're also starting off with very bad tiers, very bad damage, and yeah, and our, oh, thank you, game. Are you sure? You don't want to bend over backwards too much for me? I got you. The Anarchist Cookbook it's not good, but it's not bad for a starting item. I think when utilized properly and also with the right amount of luck, you can actually do some great things with the Anarchist Cookbook. Very early devil deal here, so yeah. I mean, obviously we can't take the left one. I'm gonna just wing it here for this one. Like, we could tap. I guess we could tap the Demon Judgment. This isn't gonna pay out, but maybe if we somehow get our way back in here, we'll be able to maybe get something from it. Whoa, and we get duality. Okay, interesting. Duality, it's very interesting that we get duality on this run in particular because of the question of the episode, which is something I'm just gonna go ahead and go through right now because it's actually is very on point. But to finish my thought on Anarchist Cookbook, it can be good if you get fortunate bounces or if you use it responsibly and safely against bosses. But you have to be mindful of the room that you're. Oh, yay! All right, blind items. Here we go. Not a fan of Lacryphagy, although there are some tier effects that make Lacryphagy tolerable. It's certainly a lot more tolerable than Dunce Cap, but definitely not on my. It's not on my big priority list of items that I like to get for a starting item anyway. So you see there, we pretty much almost instant dunk Famine. No big deal. Of course, we're going to get a static item, which sucks. Okay, then I'll read the question of the episode in a second. So we go on to last week's question of the episode, coming in from Tom Hanks. That's Henks, not Hanks. We also have Earthworm Jim for our buddy. So I like it. Excuse me a moment, Tom. I have to be very cautious of these herdlings. I'm glad that we got an HP upgrade, even if it is just a soul heart, but we got to be real cautious, as you just saw right there from the schmoves. The turdlings are not the problem. It's the dips that they spawn at 400 million miles an hour. They are the problem. So forgive me, Tom, 1 second here. Is Earthworm Jim firing random tears, by the way? Because I definitely feel like he is. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah, he's definitely firing random tears. Like random effect tears. Anyway, Tom says, this is a question that I've covered before. Question of the episode, how would you consider Angel Deals viable if Floor 2 gave you a guaranteed duality choice between Angel and Devil Deal instead of defaulting just Devil Deal? Yes. This is something that I am almost convinced that Tom probably heard me talk about before. because I brought this up many, many times over many, many years. I think that there should be a divergence point on floor 2. If we're going to stick with the idea that the player gets an option, a very meaningful option early on floor 2, this is the most important floor of any run, then if you want to buck the trend of devil deals and want to make angel deals more viable, give it as an option, a guaranteed option to the player. No matter what type of room the boss spawns in, the game must spawn an angel room and a devil deal room on floor 2. It must, on top of the alt path door. Whether the game has to be programmed with like sort of like a doorway or like a delirium door or something like that, where it can lead into a duality choice. If it's not going to be viable to spawn both of the doors plus the alt path door on floor 2, then program it. But I think that it is very important that if the game were to want to try to get rid of the devil deal meta, or at least cut down on it, I think that they should always give an option for the player. This is the only time that an option would show up outside of having duality, of course, but I think that the player should be in control of whether or not they take angel deals or devil deals on floor 2. Now, of course, the regular devil deal rules and angel deal rules still apply for the rest of the run. You're trying, game. You're really testing me right now. Just because you take an angel deal does not mean you're locked into an angel deal, but if you take a devil deal, obviously it means you're locked into a devil deal. But I think that choice it's such a pinnacle it's so imperative of a choice on any given run that it should be left to the player. They can choose whether or not they take a devil deal or an angel deal. They can't take both. They can't be one or the other unless if you have the glowing hourglass or something like that, or some kind of shenanigans. So I hope that this is something that I brought up directly to Zombolas before. And of course, I want to again reemphasize that just because I bring stuff up with Zombolas, either in private or on the record or off the record, does not mean that we're looking to change anything. It doesn't. My words don't carry any weight as much as yours do on the subreddit or in the Discord or whatever, or even in my chat. But that being said, though, I do talk about important things that I think that would stand to maybe just take a look at, not necessarily get anything done from a permanent standpoint. And this is one of those ones where I'm like, if we truly want to try to let people have a more of an option, then I think that making a sort of like a hallway spawn here, and either have it be one or the other is important. Now we can't take the devil deal because obviously we probably won't have enough HP to make it work. So we're going to go into the angel deal here and be really upset because Censor's awful. I had laid that bomb with the desires to push it towards the fire, and then I got shot almost by the purple fire. Censor is legitimately bad. It is a bad and dangerous item. I'd like to get into the shop if possible. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Okay, it will happen. We're not going to open that golden chest, or that mega chest, I can tell you that. That's also going to happen. Ooh, we got to go for Mom's Key. Mom's Key is big time here. And we could have, if we wanted to bomb the donation machine, we could for that soul heart, but yeah, Mom's Key is mega here. So yeah, I do believe that we should be getting a choice of angel deal or devil deal at the start of a run at on floor 2. I was going to use my fool card here, but now I guess I'm just not going to. We've already cleared 2/3 of the floor, or the challenge room. I also have like Dark Judas Baby or something. I don't know who that is. Firing some pretty powerful tiers though. Buddy in a Box guy is joyous right now. But Zombolas, I consider him a friend. We've known each other for a little while now, and done multiple interviews, and we talk about a lot of stuff, not just Isaac. He's definitely the only person that I know of that has more hours in Isaac than I do. So it's enjoyable to not only talk with someone on the dev team, but also just an experienced Isaac player as well. And it's kind of amazing how vast we are in philosophies when it comes to playing this game. You know, I have my super ultra conservative, just gotta win no matter what type style of play, and of course he plays more with like more reckless abandon. You know, there's no such thing as too much of a gamble, that sort of stuff, and it produces very different responses when we have a common subject of, like, say, always control your outgoing damage for one, or, you know, get clipped by a corner too. All right, we should not have gone to the curse room. I was feeling fine because we could get away with getting out of there with just 1/2 heart, but yeah, getting hit by those bombs was not on my itinerary, and I'm kind of upset about it. So we're gonna have to lock in here. Another reason why I do not like Lethargy in most cases is because of those little split shots that you see. It makes it very difficult to see which Empty Heart's actually pretty good here, because we can go back and get a red heart on the next floor. We basically get HP upgrades from here on out, as long as we don't have a red heart, filled red heart container. And we only need one empty heart container to accomplish that. So I almost ripped the Anarchist Cookbook in here, but the problem is that there's not enough of an escape angle down here. Should we get surrounded by bombs, because this mushroom right here proves to be the biggest danger out of all of them if we end up getting surrounded by bombs, because we need to be able to not only dodge the 7 bombs but also dodge the possible explosion of bad gas. So we're gonna have to really protect ourselves here and use our range and of course the Lethargy tier effect. Very dangerous over here against this wall. We almost got clipped there. Luckily, we had just enough movement speed. If our movement speed had been like 0.9, we were dead. It ends in this room. So now we got to hope that there's not a greed fight, and there's not. That Soul Heart's huge. I'm actually going to bomb for booster pack here. We don't need to save money right now, and this is a situation where we need to get everything back and stabilized in terms of HP. I don't like booster pack, but this is one of those times where this is very important. Okay, well, I was kind of hoping for, like, you know, a usable card. I mean, we've got the Joker card, but one thing we got a lot of is bombs on this run, I can tell you that. Wheel of Fortune, we're just gonna bomb that, see what we get. Get 2 bombs. Apparently we had spawned a troll bomb with that Ace of Clubs. This is a good room to use the Ace of Clubs in, though. We get very strong value out of turning all those floor lickers into the bombs. Super Secret Room's either north of here or to the east of here. It's probably to the north. Okay, I don't know anything about this game. No reason for us to save bombs right now. We need to get as many of these mushrooms a blast as we can. It could be here. Okay. We get a bone heart, nice, and we get another bomb. Again, we're kind of fishing for black hearts right now. Lots of tarot cards. A cracked key, okay, interesting. Another Ace of Clubs. 2 of Hearts, just gonna fill the bone heart. We get a Hierophant card's massive. Okay, so now we get to see Where would the most likely spot for an ultra secret room? We only have one shot at this. Honestly, I could see it just being right next to the super secret room, right here. It's usually on a diagonal corner and adjacent to a special room. Could be here as well. Could also be to the left or right of the mob trap room. My initial reaction was that it's right to the right of the super secret room, so I'm gonna go with that. I'd be wrong. It's always a crapshoot to try to figure out where that room is, but you know, we tried to use logic there. I don't know how only one of those bombs managed to hit you, but there you go. Have some more. God, trying to fight Carrion Queen with Macrophagy is just a nightmare. Good concussive shot wherever the hell that came from. Yep. We're going to use the Joker card here. And a Krampus fight. Eat. Well, either way, this is a net gain for us. We either get the head of Krampus or lump of coal, so... Yeah, and right there shows you the reason why I do not like Macrophagy. It was impossible to see in the short amount of time that we had whether or not that was our shot or Krampus's shot. So we go back and grab the I guess Ace of Clubs. I mean, we could take the Moon card, but the Ace of Clubs gives us more bombs. It also auto kills a single room for us, which is nice. And Curse the Lost. But there you go. You saw our free... we got a mummy baby. You saw our free HP upgrade from Empty Heart. This is going to be possibly 3 soul hearts if we can get rid of these 2 red hearts, which I don't think we are. There's a tinted rock right underneath this judgment. So if we were to go into the bed right now, it would not give us 3 soul hearts. It would just simply give us 1 red heart heal, and we don't want that. Mom's Razor Blade's kind of whatever. I don't really care about it. Like, yes, it could act as an item that we can reroll with, because this run is definitely something I would love to reroll. Most of the items that we have right now have already given us their benefit, and the only one I'd really be sad about losing is Lump of Coal. And I guess Mom's Key, but I don't know if you've seen this or not, but we haven't really seen too many chests ever since picking up Mom's Key. Part of that maybe because we had the matchstick. Also could just be part of the game, obviously knowing what we're trying to do, and decides to not spawn it, because that's just how Isaac works, maybe. I've taken more hits in that room than any other room on this floor, and yeah, we don't need the bomb, so... At least now with Lump of Coal, we can identify which shots are ours and which shots aren't. Great, great, great drop there from Mom's Key and a Greek fight. A Steam sale. Assuming we ever get a usable shop, of course. 1 bomb for 1 penny is not worth. I can do it. Game is allergic to giving us money out of these golden chests when we do get them. But yeah, going back to talking to Zombolis and stuff, you know, it's refreshing to talk to someone who's even more experienced than I am at the game, and we have very, very, very differing philosophies on how the game is played. But you know, that it's good to have that kind of back and forth differences of opinions. It's nice because I get to give my opinion on upcoming changes and stuff, where it's like, you know, I could see why you would want to do this, but here's the thing that I would definitely not like about it, and I just tell him. And then, you know, and he and Zombolis will rebuttal that and have you know, we just have a back and forth on, you know, what I think would be cool, what I don't think would be cool, about a certain change. Of course, I can't talk about any of it, but it lets me fat fingered that. It lets me experience a little bit of a it's a little bit of a wake up call, not like a wake up call, but like it's just a reminder. It's a good reminder that, you know, there are still people out there who play the game more than I do and who know more about the game, and it kind of it reminds me that there's other factors than just simply trying to play the most ultra conservative way of winning every single time. So, you know, getting that kind of, being able to have that level of back and forth is nice. And especially, again, with the fact that Zombolis is one of the developers of the game that we all know and love and hate. It also, it's nice. It's a nice, healthy relationship to have. And I feel lucky. I mean, I feel lucky I get to talk to Zombolis. I feel lucky I get to talk to Ed. That's something that I thought I would never in a million years be able to talk to on that level with anything having to do with Isaac. And the Angel Deal thing was one. Oh, mama. Are we gonna go teleport meta, baby? I think we are. First penny. We still. By the way, I'm still looking for the item room. It's the only thing I'm looking for here. We've definitely done a full clear on this floor. Boros. Our damage is already crap. So why not? Yeah, that's not gonna work. I do like it for lack of G, but come on, Cursed Penny. Cursed Penny, come on. You know we like you. There's a lot of people that don't. In fact, I was one of them. But now we got something going on. Cursed Penny is going to teleport us randomly every time we pick up a coin. And that is a 100% chance of teleport. So it throws a lot of chaos in the mix. And teleport meta is alive and well. I recently did a run on stream where it was all Cursed Penny. And man, oh man, it delivered. It took us straight to Delirium. Let's put it that way. See if we can keep Bombino here in the middle. The worst spin-off of Malcolm in the Middle of all time. Movement speed. We have enough HP to make a devil deal worthwhile now. But I'll give Angel Deals another chance. If you bonus this time though, Angel Deals, this is the last time we getting boned. Okay. I apologize. Excuse me. I didn't mean to be so mean. I mean, yes, we could have gotten rid of those two, maybe getting rid of those 2 red hearts and gone to the bedroom to get 3 soul hearts, but this is acceptable. And another Curse the Lost, so there's that. We get Godhead. And that's what Cursed Penny does, man. Just in and out. Just boom, boom, boom. Where are we going? I don't know. It'd be nice if we actually got a map that we could see, but here we are. Now, there was a bunch of crap in that boss trap or mob trap room. I'd love to go see what's in it. No! Hey! I'm gonna leave 1 coin so we can teleport out of here again. There we go. There we go. Come on now. Where are we going, Curse Penny? No idea. Always drop the skeleton hands opposite of these gaps, the fissures. No matter what Zombolas tells you, he tries to tell you that they are not player-seeking, heat-seeking fissures, and we all know that's a bunch of baloney. No matter what he says, just make the gaps in between where you are and the skeleton hands, and the fissures will never touch you. Got like an Eddie Munster baby or something. We've seen this one before. I mean, if that ain't Eddie Munster, it's just a vampire. It could just be a vampire, I guess. But I mean, well, no, it was Eddie Munster. He was a wolf boy, wasn't he? Never mind. Look, I don't know the Munsters. It's not like I watched it. I do like old-timey stuff, though. I'm an old fogey at heart. You know, I love watching Three Stooges. I love the old Martin and Lewis stuff, like Jerry Lewis and Dean Martin. Hey, we finally got back to our shop. Reverse Emperor card, okay. Not what we wanted, but we'll take an HP upgrade. Yeah, I mean, we can buy the coupon. We might as well. Now, as far as, like, where we are on the map, again, no clue. No idea if this is the right way or not. Appears we've already been over here. I don't know, there's something about the way that things were done back in those days for in the entertainment world, like how the actors and actresses spoke, how things were directed. There's something that's kind of comforting, I guess, about it in a way, to see how the world was. You know, like it's hard. It's like it's a weird nostalgia for a period of time that I was never alive for. It's really weird. You talk about like the 90s, which I was alive for, and it's like, yeah, there's just something about those days of just seeing stuff that was recognizable, and you know, nostalgia is a hell of a drug, is what they say. I need to make sure I don't pick up any of these coins. I got to remember that I actually do still have Curse Penny. Yeah, we get a free Athame. I am going to sacrifice both our orbital and Bunny in a Box, so I'm sorry, Bunny in a Box guy. This is something we have to do. Get Abba Dabba Ding Dong and also Judas's freaking Shadow, which I will take. Now the question is, do we get rid of... We can get some serious damage upgrades here with Sanguine Bond. I'm going to drop the Curse Penny because we may pick up some coins here, and I don't want to do that. The question is, do we turn into Black Judas? We're looking for damage upgrades here. There's one. Yeah, so there's the coins. We'll take that. And then now I think what we do is we take Abaddon, or we die and turn into Black Judas. Let's see if we get any demon hearts here first. Yeah, we got another damage upgrade. I think if we're going to turn into Black Judas, then we need to take Abaddon after doing so. So how we're going to do that is we're going to walk out, bomb ourselves, and then come back into the Devil Deal. Or just do this. Now we can tap once. Hey, nice. Okay, we take Abaddon. Abba Dabba Ding Dong. I'm satisfied with that. We have 5.36 damage as Black Judas with almond milk. That's tasty right there. I know, we didn't go into the item room last floor. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make to save me the hassle of another 5 minutes looking for it. Because of Curse of Lost. We still have, we still got, the Cursed Penny. Teleport meta is alive and well. This is a in the room, or this is a total D20 reroll. Try this again. So this is one of those times where the teleport is dangerous. Had we been on 1 HP, that would have, or 1/2 HP, that would have killed us. But I also wouldn't be randomly teleporting around with 1/2 HP anyway. So it's good to know what can and can't be a source of death in the game. Boneheart doesn't really affect Black Judas, but it gives us another heart. Come on, come on, Cursed Penny. I know you got it in you. Yeah, I mean this works because we can get out of here for free. So there we go. Now we're cooking. So we pretty much explored this entire floor here. And we went straight to Mom. I mean, we skipped the shop, and that's fine. Not that big of a deal. It would have been nice to go one more shop, but who knows if it was a greed fight or whatever. Yeah, we got lots of damage here. I'm still going to take the Polaroid, but I am satisfied with this level of damage. It's like going back to the nostalgia thing. It's like hearing old school video game noises, like from the NES era to the Super NES era. There's just something that's so simple about it that's very, very, very soothing. Because you still have to use your brain to fill in the gaps of like what the sound effects are really trying to convey. That's one thing I love about old school games. Come on, Cursed Penny. No, we've already been here. Wow, I don't know how that shot from that champion didn't hit us. That was a diabolical shot right there. Okay. You know, sometimes Cursed Penny doesn't get you where you want to go sometimes. That's okay. It's not going to be a home run every single at-bat, you know? It'd be kind of boring. Game would be too predictable at that point. And after going all these ways, I can confidently say that this has been a bad floor for Cursed Penny. I do love our damage, though. Emperor card. I'm not going to use the Emperor card. But at least we've eliminated the spots of where not to go. This floor. Kind of. Then you use some of our bombs since we have them. Speedball. We are one away from Spun. Arcade. There's plenty of opportunity for us to get some coins here. Just by bombing, of course. I wouldn't lose any HP over it. Okay, so we're gonna go look for some coins. You just gotta know where to look. I have faith in teleport meta. It's gonna take us straight to Isaac. Ended rock in here. See if you can spot it. Right there. There it is. There's our coins. Just like my plan had predicted. And why am I going backwards? Well, because I believe that we can get a better teleport. I believe in Curse Penny. Clap, clap. I believe in Curse Penny. Alright. I get carried away now, Curse Penny. Okay, good. Surely this is the right way to go. I believe in Curse Penny. Hey, look at that. Teleport meta is alive and well, baby. Yeah, buddy. We know for a fact we're going in the right direction now. It's like I always said, believe in teleport meta. You will be handsomely rewarded. I don't know where these homing... Oh, wait, never mind. Don't listen to me. We get the Eucharist. It doesn't help us anymore, but we get the Eucharist. I'm going to drop the Cursed Penny for a second here. No offense, Cursed Penny. Just I want to get teleported out of here and do another... big old walk back. Justice. Over $, a day late and $1 short here. And there we go. All right. All right. Thank you again, Mosh Pit, for absolutely destroying the like streak goal last week. You guys and gals did a phenomenal job. Multiple videos going over 4,000 likes. It was impressive. Those are like what we like to call big time plays in the industry. Come on, Curse Penny. I know you can do it. I already sang the song. Oh, baby. What did I say? I told you it was going to take us to Isaac. It was only a matter of time. Look at the amount of rooms that it saved us here. And who knows how much HP. Wow. That was beautiful. You love to see it. Teleport meta, baby. Curse Penny with the absolute clutch. Whatever, game. Whatever, we got teleport meta underway. Ending it as Black Judas, and we did a full run with Lacryphagy. So it was a great run, thanks to Godhead. Surprisingly, and of course turning into Black Judas also helped out a whole lot. But thank you for watching, everybody. Remember, if you enjoyed this video and you want to support my channel, please click the like button and leave a comment down below. Also, we talked about it on stream recently. The 0.75 watch speed for engagement is still working. It's still in play. So if you really, you don't have to, but if you really want to, for those of you who are Sinvicta video sleepers, I like to watch these videos while you're sleeping, you want to give maximum amount of support. liking the video, leaving a comment, and then playing back the whole playlist or whatever videos you watch on 0.75 speed is the utmost optimized way to support your favorite creators here on YouTube, including myself. So I'm just reminding everyone out there, because it was brought up on one of our late night streams recently. So there you go. Thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great start to your Monday here in the mosh pit, and yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like this patrons of mine like Andrew Fluitt, Alyssa, and Missy. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.